gentlemen, your host for the evening, Kente Scott!
Hey, Comedy Cafe, we are back in here. Yes, good to see y'all. I'm your host, Kente Scott, in the building. Hope y'all are enjoying this February as much as I am. I enjoy every February because it's Black History Month, and this year we really doing it. Like, I feel like this time we can't get that one paragraph in the history book. We can't just, this Black History Month, we got to delve into all Black history. Like, we can't just be like, hey, there was slavery, then there was Martin Luther King, then there was Obama. Thank you, March, what time is it? No, we got to go into all Black history, because this year coming up, this past year, we had a lot. We dealt with a lot. And folks, this is when we're going to see if folks are serious about making changes. If they serious about, you know, Black Lives Matter, then Black History matters. So Black History Month matters. Matter of fact, I'm going to petition that we get 5 more days in this Black History Month to make up for the last 3 years when we keep getting shorted. Like last year, I feel like we didn't really start Black History Month till the week after Valentine's Day. Like, we wasn't really paying attention to it. Then they was like, oh, coronavirus. Oh, get that Black History Month on out of here. Scooch on out of here. Like, they scurried us on out of there real fast, like they was cleaning out the place for the next people coming in. But this year, they got to pay attention to the whole month. Like, you can't say Black Lives Matter. You can't say George Floyd. You can't have an African-American woman as the second most powerful woman in the world as our vice president and not really acknowledge Black History Month. So I'm gonna need them to let it happen. Soak it all in every hour, every second of every day. And here's what I realized in Black history, because my parents, as you know, were Black Panthers, not the ones who get the guns, but the ones who was in the meetings. But when the guns came out, they were like, we gotta go home because our babysitter, ooh, it's getting late. See y'all later. But that's how I got the name Kente. So I've known Black History Month, but this is what I realized about American history as it pertains to Black history. American innovators have gotten lazy, because if you look at the majority of the innovations and the technological advances and the inventions that was made, Black folks made them. Like, Black folks made the cotton gin. Black folks made George Washington Carver did the peanut. He did everything with the peanut. He did 300 things with the peanut, and all white folks were doing was eating them and popping them. They're like, oh, you could do that with them? We had the stoplight. We had the gas mask. We had the home security system, all made by African Americans. At some point, Jack Daniels got his recipe for that alcohol that y'all drink from a Black man. My point is, since then, white folks ain't invented nothing. I mean, I'm not saying y'all ain't invented nothing, because Elon Musk did the electric car, but I feel like he might have got that from Willie, who worked in the plant. And Willie was like, you know what? How about we just plug this car in one time? And Elon was like, you know what? That is a great idea. I'm putting some money behind it. Because here's what I know, and my father told me this a long time ago. Black folks make the inventions. White folks make the patents. Hey, I'm just preaching up in here. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. But in the last 50, 60 years, we ain't had nothing. And I feel like it's because Black folks like, you know what, we ain't invent no more stuff until y'all invent something. Because we supposed to be 2021. We supposed to have a car that floats, flies. We supposed to have teleportation or something. But Black folks are like, hey, man, we invented everything up to this point. Let them do something. Let them figure it out. And they be like, hey, teleportation, huh? So you want to go from here to there just like that, huh? Willie, what you got on that? Willie, you want to come in and give your ideas on? Willie like, nah, bro, I'm going to go and let you figure that one out. I'm going to get in this electric car that I helped Mr. Musk make over here and see how y'all get that. But, like, nothing happening. Like, if we don't do it, it don't get done. Like, America was built on our backs. All the inventions was from our ideas. We need y'all to come up with one. We need y'all to come up with teleportation. Now, if y'all come up with teleportation, we not going to be the first ones to try it out. Because y'all think y'all slick. Y'all always be like, let's try this one out. Hey, fellas, you want to get up in there? Willie, come on, get up in there. Willie like, hey, man, I'm getting up. Willie not going this time. Y'all going to have to try it out on yourselves. So if the teleportation don't work until the 4th or 5th update, that's on y'all. Because we learned from the iPhones. We like, wait. don't rush and get it. So the line for the teleportation device gonna look a little different if Willie and them ain't make it. If Willie and them didn't make the teleportation device, we're not fooling with it. Now, if Willie had something to do with it, Willie gonna say, yeah, get on it. He gonna be like, but wait, don't be the first 12 people to try it. But if you 15, 16, you good. You good. Okay, cool. So we'll be in that line. And they'll be like, hey, Kente, you want to come up to the front? Be like, no, I'm cool. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm cool right here. I'm good right here. Yep, I'm number 15. I'm going to try it right after them. Shoot. Because we invented everything. And I'm not just saying that because I'm African American, but if you do your research, we invented everything. We invented the stoplight. Like, before the stoplight, people was just driving all willy-nilly. Like, if you think about it, before the stoplight, people would just drive up to an intersection and be like, hey, I'm finna get through here. That's all they probably just shouted the right of way. Coming through! That's it. And then the brother was like, hey, man, you know what? They gonna tear up somebody's car up in here. You know, I'm gonna make a stoplight. And it just made a red and a green. The yellow, red, yellow, green, make all up in it. And then all of a sudden, they're like, wow. We never knew we needed that. I'm not hoarse anymore. I don't have to shout anymore when I come to an intersection. We invented that. Like, you think about it. Black folks invented stuff because it was out of necessity. Because I feel like that black man was at the crosswalk, at that intersection, like, man, I ain't gonna never get across this street. These people just driving all willy-nilly, not even shouting until they get to the curb. I'm gonna have to find a way to stop this traffic. He was like, stoplight. And then stoplight come red. Oh, I know. And by the way, I can walk on red. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That works. That works. All right, we invented the home security system out of necessity. Black folks invented the home security system because, you know, not to be wrong, but black folks steal stuff from each other, you know? So now, you know, and before, when the black folks stole something from somebody, they'd be like, hey, Willie, did you take my coffee pot and my stove out my kitchen? And he could be standing there with it. And he'd be like, no, that ain't yours. I just got this from the corner store. And you didn't have no recourse. You had to be, all right, Willie, I ain't catch you. Let me catch you next time. Now, when the dude invented the home security device and it start ringing, and Willie in your house with your stove and your coffee maker, he be like, hey, Willie, caught you red-handed. You're like, oh, man, wish we wouldn't have invented that. Wish we would have been thinking about teleportation. But please, Comedy Cafe, take the time, learn a little bit about your history, which is the real history of this country. We've done a lot. They haven't told us all of it. And don't just do the lazy Google. Don't just take the Google first two. Go to 3 or 4 or 5. Go to something written by a Johnson or a Stevenson or a Wilson or a Jackson. They probably got some family that has something to do with the stoplight or something like that. But look it up. Learn your history. It's a great month. Happy Black History Month, y'all. We gonna get this comedy train rolling, y'all. You know how we do. I invite my funny friends. They bring their comedy to the stage, and y'all laugh wherever you are, as hard and as loud as you want to. Ain't nobody there but you or whoever you got with you. So, coming to the stage, good friend of mine, known him for years in this comedy game, out of Philadelphia, lives in L.A. now. Also a member of Faithful Central. Before the pandemic, he didn't really come too often, but he came, is what I'm saying. They ain't expel him yet out of Faithful Central's logbook. He still got to pay his tithes up in here. Out of Philadelphia, got a movie streaming right now that he produced, a documentary called The Executioners. Comedy Cafe, show some love for my man, Dan Green!
Thank you. Kente, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for having me here tonight. Bishop, yeah, they didn't kick me out the church yet. It is good to be here, ladies and gentlemen, and I have to be honest with you. This pandemic has got things really, really crazy right now. I didn't really think the pandemic was going to be long. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of us didn't think it. You know, I even told my fan base, I said, look, I ain't gonna shave, I ain't gonna take a bath until this pandemic is over. You know, because I thought it was gonna be like maybe a week, 2, 3 weeks. 2 months in, I'm looking like Grady from Sanford and Son and smelling. I'm like, you know what? I need to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? Because the pandemic it's got people tripping. I did something the other day that was just as crazy as could be. I woke up, I shaved, brushed my teeth, went ahead and got the head all tight, went into my house, ironed my clothes, got dressed, went to the living room. I mean, that's what our lives are about right now. This pandemic has really got people tripping. No one's nice. You would think that during the pandemic, everybody would have just said, you know what? It's time to be nice to everybody. But nobody's nice. One of my partners called me up, and it's changing me. One of my partners called me. He was sniffling and crying. I'm like, what's wrong? He said, man, I don't know, Danny, man. I'm not feeling good. And he's coughing, you know, and I'm listening to him. And he goes, you know, I might have the Rona. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? But if you could just, he started crying, like, you just bring me a plate, man. Just drop something off at the house. I appreciate it. So I started sniffling and crying, too. He's like, what's wrong? You got the corona? I said, nah, but you're going to die because I'm not coming by the crib, brother. I am not catching the coronavirus from you. And my family and friends, they're mad at me now. One of my partners had a little baby, you know. He wouldn't make me the godfather. Why? I don't know. I'm not the best daddy type of guy out there. But he asked me to be the godfather. I said, bruh, what's going on? Oh, Danny, man, what you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I'm doing what everybody else is doing. I'm home. He's like, why don't you come on by and see the baby? I said, man, is you crazy? There's a coronavirus out here, man. I ain't going nowhere. He said, man, come on, man. This is your godson. You need to come and see the baby. And like anybody that has a baby, you know, you go by the house, so I'll come in, and they give me sanitizer. I'm holding the baby, you know, and I know them, so I didn't have my mask on. And I'm holding a little baby. And this baby coughed in my face. I dropped the baby. Look down. He said, man, what is wrong? I said, man, the baby got coronavirus, man. He said, the baby ain't but 1 day old. I said, I don't care. You should have told me he had a cough. They mad at me now, so I ain't the godfather. I try to use the coronavirus, you know, as advantage to try to, you know, date. Because dating in this coronavirus is very hard, you know what I'm saying? I met this one girl, and women are funny, especially black women. They cold, you know. I called her up. I met her, you know, on social media. I'm like, hey, girl, you know, I'm trying to get her to come by. So what you doing tonight? Staying safe. God bless. Oh, Lord. She done hung up on me. But I used it as my advantage because think about it. There was this one girl I had met, and she was like, you know, I really liked her. And I was always trying to get her, come on by the crib, chill out. She's like, no. You ain't my type, Danny Green. I don't like you. You talk with a list. You look ugly. I ain't trying to deal with you. I'm like, come on, baby girl, let that go. Let that go. Let's come holler at your boy. It's a coronavirus, and I ain't trying to come by and see you. That's what she said. I said, okay. Called her about a month later, and she was crying. So, you know, being the brother that I am, I'm sentimental. I'm like, what's wrong, baby girl? She's like, I can't find any toilet tissue in the city. I said, what? She said, I went to Ralph's. I went to Target. I went to every store. There's no toilet paper in the whole city. I said, I got 5 rolls at the crib. She said, no, Danny, you're trying to get me to come by the house. And I said, look, baby girl, I got 5 rolls of toilet tissue that you can take at the crib. And I heard her kind of say under her voice like, oh, I got to make a decision. So she said, how long do I have to stay? I said, just for a little while, baby girl, you know, just for a little while. But then it backfired on me because there was this one girl who was digging me. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not PC correct. She was ugly. She was fat. She was ugly. She was out of shape. She wasn't my type. And she would always call me, Danny, can I come by? I'm like, no, you ain't my type. And there's a coronavirus. I'm not trying to get sick, girl. She's like, but please, can I come by? I said, no, you cannot come by my house. So a couple weeks went by. She happened to call me, and I'm frantic. Oh, my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? She was like, what's wrong? I said, you won't believe this. There's no sanitizer nowhere in the city. No Lysol, I don't have any. She said, I got 5 bottles at the crib. I said, and what are you saying? She said, well, if I can come by and bring them. And I was thinking myself, I got real quiet. I said, I got to make a decision. I said, how long do you want to come by? She said, just for a little while, Danny, just for a little while. She talked about, can you just rub baby oil on my back? Oh, that was the worst baby oil rub, but I did get the sanitizer. I'm serious, man. This pandemic has got people tripping. You go to restaurants. Now, restaurants have lost their business. They have lost their business. And you would think that these restaurants losing their business, they would be a lot nicer to people. But they're not. Nah. And I understand because everybody is so nervous. Everybody's scared. I went to this Italian restaurant up in the valley. I'm not going to say the name of it. Went to the restaurant. They have you park outside and wait for your food. They had a brother. Sometimes black people, there's certain jobs we don't need to have. One is delivering food during the coronavirus. Because this brother, he all paranoid. He threw me my bag. Yo, catch. Like, catch. Brother, spaghetti and meatballs in here. Yo, mom, hey, man, I ain't trying to catch that Rona, homie. I said, oh, my God. It's bad. But you got to use it to your advantage. Got stopped by the cops one day. I was speeding. I was. Cops, I saw them coming. And you know the thing about it. When you ain't got no insurance and your license suspended, you got to think faster than them. So the cop came up to my door. He said, license and registration. I said, he's like, what's wrong? Oh, God. I'm just trying to get home, officer. This coronavirus, whatever it is, I think I got it. Like, oh, man, the cop gave me an escort to the crib. Didn't ask for nothing. Serious, y'all. White folks still tripping, though. They ain't wearing no mask. What is wrong with white people, man? I'm serious, man. White people, they can do whatever they want to do. You gonna wear a mask? I'm not wearing a mask. Why? Because I don't believe it. And 2 weeks later, yo, what happened to your boy? Oh, he died. Oh, okay, well, guess he believes now. Thank you, Jesus. It's terrible out here. People got their dogs out in the street. I got bit by my boy's dog the other day. That was kind of crazy. The dog, I've known this dog for 10 years. I come by the house, I pet him, he bites me. I'm like, yo, what's up with him? Oh, he think you got that coronavirus. Man, are you crazy? What's wrong with the dog? I mean, people are just tripping. No one's acting nice, but that's just the way the world is. I can't wait till the world start opening up. But how are we going to date? How are people going to date? You're going to be like, yo, girl, you wouldn't happen to have your test with you, would you? What? Yeah, I need that virus test. Okay, negative. Wait a minute, you was positive January of 2021. Oh, yeah, I had a slip up. Yeah, well, we're going to have to let you go, girl. Man, this coronavirus thing is real. And I didn't think it was real. And, black folks, we were the last one to really believe it. Yo, man, what's going on? Man, they talk about some kind of coronavirus, but we having a party at the crib. We don't care about all that. Now, all of a sudden, it's real. I do feel bad, though. I mean, we have lost lives. We've lost lives. People died. But we got to, we just got to do something different. We got to. I want to see people now walking their dogs out in the street. It's a shame, though, how things used to be, But white folks love their dogs, man. It is unbelievable how they love their dogs. I was just thinking the other day at the crib, remember when a dog just used to be a dog? When all you had to do was come home and give the dog a biscuit, ask him what happened during the day, he would even tell you what happened. Oh, man, a couple people came to the house, I barked, they rolled, we good. But now white people start giving dogs hat, coats, and sandals. You come home, come home and talk to my black dog, I'm like, yo, man, what's going on? He's like, nah, man, what's going on with you? Like, what's wrong? I've been hanging with the white dog. He got a lot of stuff at the crib. Now, let's see, I start getting what he getting, you going to be missing some stuff. And it's true. They love their dogs. I live in Van Nuys, right above Sherman Oaks, California. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been in the valley for over 20 years. Not one time in my life have I seen a stray dog on Ventura Boulevard. You want to know why? Because white people won't let it happen. White people could be driving down the street, see a stray dog walking up the street, and stop. Jim, stop, white, there's a dog. Oh, my God. What should we do? Grab him. And they'll get out the car. Don't care how big the dog is, how mean he looks, and grab the dog and put the dog in the back seat. And the dog will be looking like them like, I knew where I was going. What the hell? Who are these people? He had to get on the doggy phone. Yo, man, I'm not going to make that party. These white folks done grab me. Yeah, they live in a nice neighborhood, though. I might want to chill a little bit. Though it's true. Dogs are because black people are different. Like, for instance, when white folks, when they have a dog and they go on vacation, they would take their dog to a doggy hotel. And they'll spend $1,200 on it, too. We're going to Orlando, Florida. We can't take her. Yeah, we're wondering, can we leave her here? Yes, it's going to be $1,200. And then the people at the doggy place will start hustling. And maybe like for extra $200, you can see the doggy cam. Yeah, we want to watch her play. And they'll spend $1,200 before they even leave. Black people, my family, we was on a trip one time from Philadelphia to Florida. We tied the dog up in the backyard. Three cans of dog food, unopened, said, good luck, player. See you when we get home. The dog's like, oh, this is how we gonna do this, huh? Seriously. When they wanna get rid of the dog, you think I'm lying? White folks will take the dog to a kennel to get him adopted. You know it's true. Oh, we're moving to Orlando. Something about Orlando. We can't take her. Can you find her at home? Yes, give her a, yes, come on, little girl. We'll find your little home. And find a dog at home. Not black people. My family, we didn't like our dog. So our dad made us get in the car. Now, see, the difference between white dogs and black dogs is when a white person opens up their door and tells the dog to get in, a white dog will jump and run and get in the car. Because he knows he's going somewhere positive, to the dog park, Starbucks. He's going somewhere to chill. Our dog, we couldn't even get him in the car. We're like, come on, man. And, black dogs know. Like, come on, man, come on. And he was walking like, you ever see somebody walking, they know something ain't right? He walking like, oh, I know they up to something. I ain't never been in a car. Where are they taking me? I was like, oh, man, come on, get in. And the dog sat between me and my brother like it was a mafia hit, looking at us like. And he was like, can y'all do something for me? We're like, we don't even know where you're going. And our dad drove 26 miles outside of Philadelphia, and we dropped him off. The saddest day of my life, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't believe it. I was so sad. And I was in there crying. And my dad said, shut up! He ate too much anyway. I'm like, okay. Now, everybody knows when a dog is lost, he runs in a circle. But our dog, he was acting like a human. He was like, oh, so this was going on? All right, that's cool. That's cool. When we got home, the dog was on the porch with the police, like they all was involved. I was like, I ain't did nothing. Little man got me in the car. Press the charges on him. I'm serious. They love their animals, but they should. Think about it. L.A. L.A. is a town. You can go down to L.A., you can see stray dogs everywhere. People even try to hit the dog. Well, come on, man, watch yourself. One day, I was on the 405 going north. I saw 10 dogs walking north on the 405. It was amazing, y'all. It was a whole pack of them. So I stopped my car. I got out and said, hey, man, no disrespect, homie, but where y'all going? Like, we're going to Sherman Oaks to get adopted. That's where it's at. I said, all right, do your thing. Life is wild. Life is wild right now out here. We got new elections. I couldn't be the president, though. I don't think I could be the president. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping that everything turns out well. But politics, That's why, and now we got the police. That's another thing. I couldn't be a cop. I couldn't be a cop. I had a cop follow me one time. I don't know if anybody ever had this happen. I had a cop follow me one time so long, I forgot where I was going. And now, let me tell you something. The thing about the police is that they follow you sometimes just to mess with you. That's why I get mad at Mexicans sometimes. Because Mexican people, no disrespect, but they'll buy a police car for a family car. One day, I had this Mexican family I didn't know follow me in a police car. I'm doing like 10 miles an hour for like 3 miles. Finally, he passed me, beeping the horn like, speed up. I'm like, hey, Pablo, I didn't know you wasn't the police. But we need the cops, because crime is bad. Crime is bad. How bad is it? One time, a number of years ago, I got robbed at gunpoint. Now, I don't know if anybody has ever been robbed at gunpoint before. But when you get robbed at gunpoint, it is one of the most scariest times ever. Because this guy is mad at you and you don't know why. Now, the crazy thing about it, I had a dude ask me, do you know why I'm robbing you? So now I have to think why he's doing this. And he wants to answer. So I'm like, it couldn't be that you light on cash. Oh, no, man, nah, that's not the reason. See, the white man, and that's what I hate about black people that get mad at the white man. See, the white man won't give me a job, and the white man is treating me like this. So I said, slow down, brother. Since the white man is the one that's causing you all these troubles, why don't you go rob the white man? He said, man, I'll go to jail for robbing the white man. Now give me your money. I said, man, you ain't no good. But we need the cops because crime is bad. The homeless problem is pathetic. Oh, man, I'm getting so tired of the homeless people. Had a homeless dude, man. I bank at the Bank of America in the Valley. Same homeless dude there all the time. Same dude over my shoulder looking at me. I'm like, And the thing about it, he over there so much, I'm like, I'm turning my back. I take about 500 out. I'm walking away. What did he do? Hey, brother, you got some spare change? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no spare change for you, homie. And then they hit you with those words. God bless you. And that's it. That's the words that get you. Because you know, now you got to give him money because you don't want that to be the sin, not to get you into heaven. You don't want to be there on Judgment Day and be like, yo, what's up, God? God be like, yo, Danny. And I'm like, hey, Lord, man, I can't wait to come in. But God said, I was going to let you in, but we got a little problem. I'm like, what? You lied. Didn't you lie to a dude one time? I'm like, no, I ain't never lied to nobody. Now I'm lying to God. I ain't never lied to nobody before. He said, yes, you did. No, I never did. And then I see the homeless dude behind God. That's him right there, Lord. That's the dude right there that didn't give me no money. I'm telling you, man, our crime, our systems, everything. Homeless people are out of hand. They're getting picky. They're getting picky. Brought a homeless dude a Burger King, a cheeseburger from Burger King. I give him the fries. The dude at the counter told me, he said, yo, man, I wouldn't buy this dude no food. I'm like, come on, man. Stop being selfish. The dude is hungry. I'm going to buy him a sandwich. He said, man, I wouldn't. I said, shut up. Give me a cheeseburger and some fries. Gives me the sandwich. I walk out. I give it to the dude. Here you go, brother, man. God bless. I walk away. He hits me back in the head with the cheeseburger. I'm like, man, what's your problem? He's like, oh, man, can't you read? I'm a vegetarian. Man, you better get it. I'm telling you, man, our whole world, people are tripping. They're tripping. No one's nice. Even at the jobs. I hope when we open up that our country and our world will be nicer. Because now we know we need each other. One of the biggest problems people have is we're not nice to each other. Think about it. Some of you people work at a job that you don't like the people you work with. And some people work with you and they don't like you. And they're mean at the job. I always used to ask that question, before the pandemic. Why do white folks always shoot everybody at the job? You know what I mean? Like, they kill everybody. Black people, we don't kill nobody, really. First of all, we don't really expect to have a job that long, honestly. But when we do get it, we get fired. We're like, you got fired? Cool. Why? Unemployment. I'm good for at least 6 months. White folks lose their job. Everybody got to die. But they're mean, and we're mean. You know how it is. You'd be at the job, and there's always that one guy. Come in. Hey, Susan. How you doing, Susan? He's the nice guy. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Shut up. You know I don't like to talk to you, Dannon. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Mike, I saw you got that new truck, man. I was thinking about I was looking online, and I'll never be able to afford to get one. I work in the mailroom. Oh, yeah. Hey, and then you got that one brother. You know that one brother, Larry. Larry, what's up, homie? Why you coming in late, man? Come on, Larry, get yourself together. I'm going to buy you a camera and a watch for Secret Santa. That's me. Just be on time. I was cool with everybody when I worked with corporate America. You got to be nice. Why? Because it's going to be that one day when you come to work and Larry is mad. You know what I mean? He going to come in there, pop, 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 pop. Larry, what's wrong with you? I'm tired of Danny how they treat me. They treat me bad, and everybody got to die. That's what I can say. But Larry, I talk to you every day, brother. I mean, we good? Yeah, you do talk to me every day. Yes, yeah, you good, Dan. I'm good with you. My man, handle your business. And don't forget to get Susan in the mailroom. It's true. We got to be nicer. I don't even know how to apply for a job. I haven't had to get a job in years. But the crazy thing about getting a job was when they ask, I understand why people lose their mindset when they go for a job. Because they ask you the dumbest questions. And it's like a standard question. Why do you want to work for our company? And in my mindset, I'm saying, you make up something. Well, I feel I can make your company a lot of money. But when you really want to say, my man, I'm hungry, rent due, my mom about to kick me out the crib. What can we do about this situation? You know what I mean? And then they always ask you that one question. That one question that always gets you. Where would you like to be in 5 years? Now, I'm a very observant young man. I look around and I go, well, I like to be alive because how's the security? Y'all look pretty disgruntled around this place. Is everything going to be good in 5 years for me? Yeah, don't worry about it, man. We only lost one person last week. Our world is changing. We're changing. Things are not the way that they used to be. But we got to change. But some people are getting nicer. Gangbangers are actually getting nicer. They really are. I'm from Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I didn't know about the gangs in LA. I never knew about the gangs in LA. And LA is really, it's serious. They're really serious about their colors. And you have to understand, I'm from Philadelphia, and the Philly colors is red and white. So I like to wear red when I first came out here. And when I first came out here, you can ask some comedians, I was looking for a place to live, 60th and Slauson. And these Crips came out like roaches. Crip, 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 click, 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 crip, 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 click, click. Where you from? I said, brothers, I'm lost. What the hell wrong with y'all? Why you got that red on? I said, I don't know, but that's one of my favorite colors. They said, for real? I said, well, it was. Took my shirt off. Took it off right there. But now the gangbangers are even nice. They even do nice stuff. Like, I have a friend, he's a Crip, okay? He's an active Crip. He does a lot of shooting. He does his thing. And somebody being from out of town, that's, you know, that's kind of inviting for me. You know what I mean? So one time I called them up, you know, recently, because they was going to do a drive-by, and I said to him, I said, yo, you know, what y'all doing? He said, man, we're going to do this drive-by tomorrow night, Dan. You want to go? I was like, yeah, you know. I mean, you got room? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go. And I got in the car. But even the gangbangers are getting nice and conscious. The dude told me to put my seatbelt on and wear a mask. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Hey, y'all, good night. My name is Danny Green. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Take care of yourself.
All right, Comedy Cafe. Yeah, show your love one more time for my funny folks, man. They are hilarious. This is what we gonna be doing for y'all every week. Comedy Cafe, the laugh train don't stop. We're trying to bring this laughter to you every week. So please follow us, check us out on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, the church website. You know what it is. Faithful Central Comedy Cafe. I'm your host, Kente Scott. Share us with some friends. Let some friends know we bringing this laughter to y'all. In the pandemic, we making it happen. God bless y'all. Good night.